to be readying up. Blue's going to go in a man down. And here we go with match number 3 of SCS number 154. It will be, of course, on Northern Fjords. Northern Fjords, of course, featuring a very high and low ceiling and floor here. We should have a good matchup here. As we go to the ship callout, ship number 1 is the Squictor, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a squad with an Artemis up front, a Gatling on the side, and a mortar on the back. Ship number 2 is the Splat, piloted by Xedeon. We've got a Flamer up front, Carronade on the side, and a Banshee on the back. Ship number 3 is the Who Needs a Map, piloted by Steam Brains. It is a Mobula with a Gatling up top, double flak on the bottom, and a double Banshee on the wings. Ship number 4 is the GFA Salvager, piloted by Captain Scrowbeard. We have an Artemis up front and mirrored Gat Banshee on the sides. And Huskar declaring, may the flares be ever forever in your favor, as nobody brought a flare. Nice job on that commentary, Huskar. Meanwhile, Squid's moving in very aggressively here. They're showing absolutely no fear. Squictor apparently acting as bait for the Splat to move in. Squictor, again, showing absolutely no fear. They're saying, you know what, bring those Banshees. Bring them. They're perfectly fine getting Bansheed right now. As those Chem Sprays holding true, as let's actually take a look at the Splat right now. As Hodish is basically taking out some guns on Blue. Splat moving in from the back. Oh, this is a brilliant flank right here. Here comes that Hydro. Splat moving to Hydro right now. They've got the back, of course, of both Blue ships. Here we go. Here we go. Tar going out. There's Blue. Looks like they're expecting Tar, or expecting a flank here. That is a brilliant Tar to spot. At least it cuts off attack angles. Oh, they just throw out that flare, basically say, you know what, we don't care if we're spotted. Splat moving in. Salvager realizing the flank is on. Salvager now trying to get a right side onto the Splat. They do that. Gatling missing a bit, though. Who needs a map? Looks like they're going to get 2v1 right here. Who needs a map moving up? Splat turning around. Squictor moving in. Looks like they're going to double back for the Salvager. Looks like that is indeed the case. They're going to double back for the Salvager. And Splat moving in on the Who Needs a Map. And Splat kind of giving a tap on the side. Huskar, yes, I know you've been doing that for ages now. Believe me, of anybody I know. As the Who Needs a Map has been hull broken. Flames going out everywhere onto the Who Needs a Map. Chem Spray's holding true on the balloon side. Not to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That did not just happen for Blue. That is a balloon break, hull break imminent. There's the hull break. Once again, 12 stacks will do that. Who Needs a Map just getting flamed down. My goodness. That's almost insult to injury, as that is a balloon down again by Flames. 18 stacks on the hull. Hull break is imminent. That is a kill right there. 1-0 in favor of Red. Red with first blood. Red is now 4 kills away from winning SCS number 154, as GFA Salvager is now hull broken. Wow, I feel kind of bad for Blue at this point. This is a rough draw here, having to go up against one of the most experienced teams in Guns of Icarus. GFA Salvager trying to make the best of it, trying to maintain height advantage, trying to stay above the Splat. A good idea if you're the GFA Salvager. These Squids, however, acting more like sharks than squids, circling their prey here. Tar most likely going to go out. Indeed, there is the Tar onto the Splat. Splat is going to get caught in the Tar. Looks like Salvager getting what they want, actually picking up some components. Picking up all 3 guns. No, they just pick up 2 guns plus 3 engines on the Splat. Job well done by the Salvager. That's going to buy him some time, but it's not going to buy him enough time right now. The Squictor's still on them. Splat, of course, down to about 25% perma here. GFA Salvager trying their best to hang on. They are doing their best that they can. But Red pushing in very quickly. GFA Salvager in trouble. Who Needs a Map just staying back. Looks like Who Needs a Map just going to let him die. There could be a balloon ram. No, they're going to actually go about the side of them. JFA Salvager. Now the Who Needs a Map decides they're going to move in onto the splat. They've decided they're going to move in, and the GFA Salvager is hanging on by a thread, getting the Who Needs a Map back in the contest. Who Needs a Map now getting focused here. Splat moving in onto the Who Needs a Map. They're trying to blend down that balloon of the Who Needs a Map. And, oh, beautiful Hydro right there by the Splat. Oh, they needed that bad. Swictor moving in on the Who Needs a Map. Now Who Needs a Map's in a lot of trouble. Their balloon broken, their hull broken. They're about to die here. Blue Mobula is as good as dead as soon as they bottom out one more time. Except it could be a Gatling mortar kill here. In fact, I suspect it will be a Gatling mortar kill here. There is the hull break. Mortar should be going out any second. There's the kill right there. 2-0 in favor of red. Splat trying to hang on desperately. The Salvager still doing a good job holding off the Splat. Doing a good job. However, there's the kill right there. They finally go down 3-0 in favor of red. Junker doing a good job maintaining their current position. They're doing a good job. They're doing the best they can. Gotta question the Mobula choice, but that Junker, I think, was a good choice here. Yeah, and Huskar, I believe, basically saying the correct thing here. They're just going to hunt that Mobula right now. That's about all they're going to do. They're just going to sit there, hunt the Mobula, and be like, you know what? We got this. Where is Blue going to spawn? My guess is Blue's going to spawn over south here towards B2, B1. That would be my guess at this point. They do not want to spawn in right next to the squids. My guess is they spawn on the south end. Let's wait for that spawn. Oh, they're going to spawn north end. Oh, they're going to spawn north end and get spotted immediately. Oh, I don't like that for Blue. I don't like that. They're going to get flanked by the Splat as a result. They're going to get side flanked. They're not going to be able to turn fast enough. Splat's going to get in the door just barely. Salvager trying to mid-air curb. So, oh, but they're not going to get all the way around. Who Needs a Map just barely making it work. Splat trying to stay under the arcs. They're trying to stay under. But the Salvager covering very well. Splat may have gotten a little too aggressive there. Splat about to get hull broken. Will they get hull broken? Yes, they will get hull broken. Flak finishes them 3-1. Blue on the board. An unfortunate spawn, but they make it work. They make it work, does Blue. Swictor trying to make the best of this poor situation. They are looking for a hull break here. They're looking to ascend on the Who Needs a Map. Swictor could stay and dance. Will they stay and dance with these ships? Looks like they're going to get some shots out onto the Salvager. Looks like they're going to do their best to do something here. If they do get a hull break on the Salvager, they're going to get a 1v2 perma-hull damage here on the Salvager. Job well done by the Swictor. However, both blue ships trying to move in. Will there be a Tiger Uppercut on the Swictor? No, he is just out of the Tiger Uppercut. Who Needs a Map now has the back turned to the Swictor. That's not a good sign for them. Gap Mortar, they baited that. They baited that rise from the Who Needs a Map. That is a poor rise right there. Mortar should be coming out any second onto the Who Needs a Map. That could be a 1v2 kill for red. Indeed, it is a 1v2 kill for red. Swictor may clean this up all by himself. Swictor may end up winning SCS number 154 in a 1v2 splat, though, coming in. They do not want to be left out of this party. Swictor's hull broken. Looks like they're going to back up the truck here, realizing this 1v2 is not in their favor. Splat, however, moving in. Looks like they are going to move in with that flamethrower. Now, this could be deadly for them, as Who Needs a Map finally moving back in. Quick, immediate spot right there by red. A very quick spot. They're going to get onto the Swictor here. Flax going out onto the Swictor. Little late on those flax. Now they get the flax out onto the Swictor. Just missing right there. Just missing onto the Swictor. Meanwhile, the Salvager and the Splat going at each other. Salvager's been hull broken. Flame blending them down and taking out permahull. They're blended down. Will they die, though? If they die, it's the end of SCS number 154. Splat trying to push in very aggressively on the Salvager. But they eat a few Banshees for their troubles. Splat almost hull broken. Oh, they go down. Their hull does go down. Bert actually takes out the hull right there. Bert, it looks like Bert is the, I guess Bert would be your AI there. So AI doing some work here in SCS number 154. Splat trying to move in and make the Salvager go splat. Looks like there's a hull break imminent. Splat moving in for the ram kill. Will they get it? Oh, yes, they will get it. Red wins SCS number 154. Red wins by a score of 5-1. I believe that the Splat did not go down on that Ram. We'll double check that final score here in just a second. We'll verify that it was 5-1. Indeed, it was 5-1. Chef Xedeon's Potatoes au Gratin wins SCS number 154 here today. And of course, a big thanks to everybody tuning in to Sunday Community Skirmish number 154.